Hello, everyone, and welcome back to another episode of our Backyard Baseball Mighty Fishes League Play season. This is episode number 14, and will feature game number 14, the final game of our regular season, where we are facing off against the Green Rockets. Now, this game is a bit of a weird one because we are locked in to playing the Green Rockets in our postseason series. So essentially, this is a bit of an exhibition game because we are going to get first place. We're 11-2. The Rockets are 9-4, 2 games ahead of anyone else, so they have nothing to play for. So it might be kind of an odd one. Technically doesn't really matter what happens, but I mean, obviously I would appreciate all of you still watching the game and getting a sense of how the season continues to progress. So let's get it started.
Hello, sports fans everywhere. I'm Sunny Day, and with me is Biddy the Gooch.
Yo.
Today marks another year of glorious baseball for all the world to see.
Or 5 ducks.
That's 2 more ducks than our last game.
Yeah, next we're gonna be counting the frogs,
Well,
right?
this appears
That
to
would be quite riveting.
an intro that we've heard
You're lucky
before.
I like a good game of ball,
as
Sonny.
We go to
Benny,
the mini
Are you
box,
implying
which
you don't enjoy my
can
company?
No, but I am implying
sometimes be
your puns may
unhelpful
get
when we're
Vinny to
trying
retire if
to
you
make
catch
our
my drift.
thumbnails
All
for
right, I
these
won't
games.
use any more puns.
But
I'll
nevertheless,
punch them to Chuck downfield.
as we
Eh,
prepare
good enough for
to
me.
take on the Green Rockets,
Here to
it is
dazzle you today
a home
are
game for us. We
Mighty
did play them at
Fishes
Steel
and
Stadium
Green Rockets.
in the first
There's enough
game.
talent
They
and
were
skill for this
undefeated
to be
at
a
the time,
memorable matchup.
and
That's out.
we handed them their
Gloves
first
on.
loss,
Let's
and the teams
play
have been on
ball.
somewhat opposite trajectories since, although the Rockets did lose
It's
4 in a
K-Man
row
the Speed
before
Demon up to
righting the
bat.
ship.
Kenny is a strong
So,
hitter. This young
Hopefully both
batter
teams can
means
have some fun in
business.
this one, as Luann Louise starts us off on the mound as always. Kenny Kawaguchi leading
Strike
off
one.
for the Rockets.
Luann Louie is on
And
the
yeah,
mound
we'll just see
along
how
with
this
her
one
manager
goes.
and agent, Teddy.
She says that Teddy
Always
gives her advice
nice
on
to have
a
a
valiant
low
swing,
stress
but no
game as
dice.
Luann starts
2
with
strikes.
2 strikes. Can she finish the job here? She does with a slow ball. 3 pitches, 3 strikes, and 1 out to
Stepping up
start
to
us
the
off
plate with
here
big
in this
dreams
one.
and a bigger swing, it's our favorite rookie.
The crowd is buzzing for the newcomer. No pressure, kid. Just the entire...
Wow, the pitcher isn't
And
messing
pulling out
around
an
here.
early zigzag pitch that does get past
Quick
Ernie
throw to
Steele
the
at
pitcher
on
short.
first.
Just didn't seem to quite
Here
take the right
comes the
angle on that.
neighborhood's
And
newest
that
ace,
leads
throwing
to
the
a
runner
single,
and
although
ready
it
to
looks
deal.
like
Now
he
here's a kid who
sprinted
looks like they practiced
to
their home run.
make
Right
that
back
happen
to the
because
pitcher.
he is out of energy. And now Luann trips and
A
falls.
hard-earned out.
So we should be able to get him here. Can Pete just... Oh my gosh, what just happened? Pete was going to run him
Runner
down,
on second.
and he forgot the ball. He just started running before
Here
catching the
comes the
ball. It went
neighborhood's
past him, and they
newest
get a
ace,
runner on second.
towing
We do
the
get the
rubber
first
and
out,
ready to deal.
but
A new
not
face
as
steps
clean
in
as we would have
batter.
liked.
Let's see if blinded
And now Jay
left
Green is
field
up with a
that'll
chance to
end
do
this
damage,
inning.
but
That's
Vlad
a wrap,
Guerrero
folks.
makes the catch. And no harm, no foul. Scoreless after the top of the first.
He's really going to knock it out of the park. Pete Wheeler has stepped up to bat.
Wheelie is the fastest member on the team, as long as he's headed in the right direction.
That play in the field, though, does need to be cleaned up before we get to the big games. And Pete is going to hit
We've got a runner on
a
first.
bloop shot to second, and he's so fast that they
The
have
living
no
legend,
chance to get
Pablo
him
Sanchez
there.
is
That
here to show us how it's
was
done.
very
Even though the secret
Ichiro
weapon
Suzuki-like
doesn't speak any
with his
English, we
big
all know
bouncing
he's a rad
hits
dude.
that are easy infield singles. And now Pablo
The ball
Sanchez
whizzes down towards center.
lining it to center field for the classic Mighty Fishes flyout there.
He's blown his nose. Now he's ready to blow the ball out of the park. It's Mikey Thomas.
He has a powerful sneeze and a powerful swing. If you blinked, you
Mikey
might have
Thomas
missed
swings
that
and
one.
misses, and the
Consider
second
that base
baseman takes a
officially
dive on the
stolen.
way to first, and Pete
That is
starts
not
going
a
to
good
third.
place
Not
to be.
entirely sure what he was thinking there, but it all works out. He steals second. And I am getting the sense that, well, never mind. Mikey Thomas launching it to the blue house, 266 feet, 2-0.
Ooh, I can't wait to tell the doctor
I was going to say I'm getting the sense that we're not as locked in as we would be normally, knowing the low stakes of this game. But then, of course, Mikey Thomas immediately blasting one out to
This
center
slugger is
field,
no
giving
joke.
us the lead.
Just make sure he has his
And now
pregame
Ahmed
hype
Khan
songs.
comes up to bat
Swing and a
and
miss.
swings
One
through
strike.
strike
Still
number
some
one.
breathing room. Line drive.
Can't win a
And
game
then
if you don't
lines
get on
out
base.
to right. So 2 outs here in the bottom of the first.
Jacinda Smith looked to earn her MVP nickname at bat.
They don't call her MVP for nothing. This kid will send you packing.
And drove one into right field.
Just
That
foul
had the
there off the
distance,
bat
but
of
not the
Jacinda Smith.
direction. And drove one deep. Duck for cover.
Again,
That's a
2 strikes
foul
now.
ball. Solid hit.
And she gets a hold of that one to right center field. That will be a single,
Runner on
extending the first inning here.
Up to bat, it's Vlad Guerrero.
Get ready for a money ball, baby.
Got a hold of it.
Vlad Guerrero sends it to
Fires it
left.
over.
This looks like it will be another
We've got a
single.
runner on first and
And
second.
the inning continues.
Bass drums or batting, Amir Khan is one cool dude.
Amir will do anything to be as cool as his brother. Let's hope that includes hitting.
Looped up. Side retired.
Amir Khan flies out
Players
to
are
center,
changing
which
sides.
will finish off the first inning. 2-0 here for us after 1.
Look out! Here comes the newcomer, ready to rock the stadium.
Let's see if this kid can actually ball, or if they're just... And that's a strike.
Here comes
And starting the second inning strong with strike number 1.
Covers it.
And this is hit over to Pete Wheeler,
Easy
who
outs for
makes
the
the play,
defense.
gets the force out, and that is 1 out here in the second.
Here comes the neighborhood's newest ace, towing the rubber and ready to deal.
A new face steps in as batter. Let's see if
That swing must have been practiced
And
for hours.
that will be
It's
a home
going,
run to
going,
right field
put
on
a
the first
stamp on
pitch.
it and mail it to Peru.
And that
It's
makes
gone.
it 2-1 here. As the Rockets get a hold of that one.
Where'd the ball go?
Luann
One
comes
managed
back
to
with
slip
a
through.
strong first pitch to get strike number 1. That
Right
looks
back
like
to
it
the
may have
pitcher.
caught too much of the plate, but
Wow!
it ends up
Didn't
being
see
a
that
ground out
coming.
to Luann.
Look
So
out!
2 outs
Here
here
comes the
in
newcomer,
the
ready to
second
rock
inning.
the stadium.
the crowd is buzzing for the newcomer. No pressure.
Grounder through the gap.
And another ground out to the right side finishes it off.
Over to the
So
next
just the
side.
solo home run for the Rockets there. And we take a 2-1 lead into the bottom of the
Pitchers
second.
better aim higher for this one. Ernie up to bat.
His batting is a hit every time. Unlike
That ball's got a chance. The throw to
Ernie
second.
starts off strong with a
runner
line
on
drive
first.
to right field for a single.
Luann Louie and her trusty sidekick Teddy are at bat.
Some say that bear holds the spirit of a legendary ball player, and that's why Luann is such a great player.
A valiant swing, but no dice. 1 strike on the count. Hit hard.
Luann sends it down the right field line. The first
Passes
baseman
it over to
trips,
second.
and that will be
Runners on
back-to-back
first and
singles
second.
to start off the bottom
Looking a
of
bit
the second.
confused, we have Pete Wheeler stepping up to the plate.
Batter up. Wait, oh, that's me. What?
One managed to slip through.
That is
Liftoff.
in the zone
That
for
one's got
Pete
some
to
serious
potentially
air.
crush,
That
but
was a
it ends up
truly
being a
unimpressive
fly out
performance.
to center,
hits come
and
and
Ernie
go,
tries to
but the
tag
dugout
and
will
gets
always be
tagged
there for
out
you.
at third, so that ends up being
The living
a
legend,
double play.
Pablo
Good relay from the
Sanchez is here to
Rockets.
show us how
A little
it's
too
done.
ambitious from Ernie Steele there, and it leaves us with a runner on second and 2 outs.
Swing goes the
And
batter.
Pablo sends it into the left center field gap. This should score Luann
A
Louis,
textbook trip
and
around
it
the
does.
bases.
And Pablo gets thrown out at second, not learning anything from what Ernie Steele was doing, demonstrating again a sense or a lack
Here
of
comes the
mental focus
neighborhood's
from the
newest
team
ace,
overall.
throwing the rubber
But
and ready to
We're
deal.
up 3-1
Now, here's
after
a kid
2
who
innings.
looks like they practiced their home.
Grounder to left field.
This one
Scoop
is hit
up.
to third. Ahmed gonna have to
No
move
one gets
quickly,
past
but makes a
these
nice
kids.
throw to get the first out
It's
of the
K-Man
inning.
the speed demon up to bat. Okay, pitcher, give me one right over the center. Tracking it down.
And that one caught a lot of the zone, ends up the middle.
Runner on
Ernie
first.
does well to field it, but doesn't quite
Taking the
put
mound
enough
today.
juice
This
on the
batter
throw,
is
so it is
cleaning
a
the
single for
bases.
Kenny Kawaguchi.
Batter up.
1 on, 1 out here in the third.
Drives it to right. And that ball is out of here.
Hope that
No
one had
people
a
on,
passport.
and 1 out here in the third as it's a 2-run home run to
Look
tie
out.
the game
Here
at
comes the
3.
newcomer, ready to rock this stadium.
Watch me go.
And there's an aluminum power swing for good measure, so now it is 4-3 in favor of the Rockets.
Whoever finds taking the mound
And
today,
the game
this batter is
goes on.
cleaning the bases.
I want to be legendary.
Should be playable.
They're
And a
unstoppable.
good catch by Pete there for the second out of the inning. I do apologize.
Taking the mound today,
Because, you
this
know, it's
batter
hard
is
on
cleaning the
coaches
bases.
as much as it is on
Ready to
players
see
when
some baseball.
we know we're going to see this team in the playoffs. We know those are the games
Strike
that
one.
are really important, and it just a quirk of the schedule that we play them in the last game of the
A
year.
swing and a miss.
Ooh, that's just
Luann coming back
embarrassing.
nicely here. Got quick 2 strikes. And there is strike number 3 to finish off the top of the third. Not a good inning for us,
Better luck next
as the
time,
Rockets
kid.
take the lead with back-to-back home
Bless
runs
you.
and now
Mikey
are up
Thomas is
4-3.
up to bat.
This kid is an impressive force on the plate. Just make sure to sanitize the bat when he's done with it.
Where'd the ball go?
And that's a strike.
And a crazy bunt opportunity for Mikey Thomas, who squares it up perfectly, and it launches itself
Experience heart
straight to
rate
Kenny
one way
Kawaguchi,
or
and Mikey Thomas is thrown
He's
out
going to
immediately.
rock the stadium with
Not
his heavy
how
hit.
the
It's
crazy
Ahmed
bunt
Khan.
should
I
go,
wouldn't want to meet
but
this
that
kid in a
is
dark
what
alley.
happened.
I wouldn't want to meet in a light.
That
Apparently,
swing
you
must have
don't
been
want to get
practiced for
too good of
hours.
contact on the crazy bunt, especially if
Swings
you're
it.
Mikey
First
Thomas,
base is
as
occupied.
Ahmed Khan hits a single.
Jacinda Smith looked to earn her MVP nickname at bat.
Get your hands warm.
Now
You'll
Jacinda
need them
Smith
for
is up
clapping.
with 1 on and 1 out,
What a rip!
and
You
she is
can't
going to
win 'em
send it
all.
not quite over the first baseman's head as they make a
Wow,
nice
the
catch
Ritter
for
is
out
gonna
number
slam
2.
it out of here.
He's gonna slam this to the moon.
Solid hit.
And Vlad Guerrero sends it to the right center field gap.
Throws it to
That
second.
is another
Runners on
single.
first and
So
second.
2 on and 2 out for
It's rockstar drummer
Amir
Amir Khan
Khan.
stepping up to bat. Let's get this show on the road. A little outside. Ball 1. Gotta
And Amir Khan once
That'll
again
end this
sends it
inning.
straight to the center
While it
fielder.
lasted.
And that will be out number 3, a scoreless inning for us, and we remain down
Look out.
4-3
Here comes
as
the
we
newcomer,
move to the
ready to
4th
rock
inning.
this stadium.
My time to shine. A clean pitch flying straight through the
Luan
center.
Louis getting a bit of a juice boost
That's an out.
there, and then tripping and falling, but still making the play for out number 1. And Luan has an opportunity potentially for this to be her longest
solid
outing
pitch
of the
with
season now.
personality.
She gets
Strike
strike
one.
1 on the next Rockets hitter.
That's a slow roller.
And it's another ground out to
Out
the
of there.
pitcher for out number 2.
You got this. Here comes the neighborhood's newest ace, towing the rubber and ready to deal.
The crowd is buzzing for the newcomer.
A valiant swing, but no dice. 1 strike, still some breathing room.
Ooh, a tricky play
And
batter.
why not go 3 for 3 here in the top of the 4th? A very efficient inning and a scoreless one as well.
better
So
aim
it
higher for
remains
this one.
4-3
Ernie up
as
to
Ernie
bat.
Steele comes up to bat
You might
to
want to back
lead
up.
off the bottom of the 4th.
way
Kenny
back.
Kawaguchi
Ball one.
still dealing for the Rockets.
That one's headed way back.
And Ernie will hook this one down
it
the
over.
left field line for a
We've got a
leadoff
runner
single.
on first. Little Luan Louis loops up to bat. They're cheering for you, Teddy! A clean pitch down the line.
And that one is right down the pipe, and Luan Louis helping out her own cause with a launched 2-run home run to the Blue House, 275 feet. And that will get us to 5-4. We take the lead. So Luan gets
Looking a bit
go-ahead
confused,
home
we have
run
Pete Wheeler
there.
stepping up to the plate.
Wait,
Now
whose
Pete Wheeler
team
comes
am
up
I
with
on?
nobody out.
Those kids are gonna wish they had my
And that will be a
sunglasses.
fly out to left
they were
field
hoping
for the
for
first
on that
out
one.
of the inning.
The living legend, Pablo Sanchez, is here to show us how it's done.
Adios, baseball.
All eyes are on the pitch.
That player is sent
And
straight
Pablo
back to the
flies out
dugout.
to center field. So that is
Bless you.
out number
Mikey Thomas
2.
is up to bat. Lines one.
And Mikey
That's
Thomas
all.
flies out to
Yeah.
left field, and that will do it for the bottom of the 4th. We do take the lead,
Taking the mound today,
5-4.
This batter is cleaning the
As
bases.
we
Get
move
ready
to the
see some
5th.
baseball.
That's one powerful
That
strike.
one was in the zone, but it's going to be the 4th ground out to Luan
One
Louis
less
in a
runner
row.
on the bases.
First out there
It's
of
K-Man the
the
speed
top
demon up
of
to
the
bat.
5th.
Give me one right through the strike zone.
A nasty pitch with a lot of heat.
And Kenny manages to ground it hard enough
Now these
to
kids
third
have
base
what it
that
takes to
Ahmed Khan
win.
makes the play, but he
Look out!
is
Here
also
comes the
out, and
newcomer,
that is
ready
an
to
efficient
rock this
2 outs
stadium.
here in the
My
5th.
time to
First
shine.
time Luan Louis has worked into the 5th this season,
Steal right
so her
one.
longest outing of the year has been saved for a game
Right back to the
that
pitcher.
is pretty meaningless.
That'll end this inning.
She gets another
a
ground out to
peel on
herself
the
and
corner.
finishes off the 5th
Time to
in
swap
style.
sides.
We still lead 5-4
Ahmed Khan is at bat,
to
ready
the
to
bottom
play
of
the
the
hits.
inning.
Let's make some noise.
Punches
And
one
Ahmed
into the
Khan
gap.
crushes one into the right center
Checks it
field
over to
gap,
second.
and that will be another
Runner
leadoff
on
single
first.
for us.
Jocinda Smith looked to earn her MVP nickname at bat.
All right, pitcher. Let's see what you got.
standing in its shadow.
And Jocinda Smith sends that one
I
to
sure hope the
shortstop.
umpire
It
can find
will
his glasses.
be a force out at second, but good hustle from Jocinda
Up
to
to
avoid
bat,
the double
it's
play.
Vlad Guerrero.
What are
So
we
it
waiting
remains a runner on first, but now one out for Vlad Guerrero.
And that's a strike.
Get a touchdown.
Got all of that one. That'll send him back to
And
the
he
dugout.
flies out to center for the second out here in the bottom of the fifth.
It's rockstar drummer Amir Khan stepping up to bat. Are you ready to rock? A worm burner.
And Amir Khan grounds out to Kenny Kawaguchi, so that finishes the bottom of the fifth. Still a one-run game as we lead 5-4 going to the top of the sixth.
Ready to rock
And
this
let's
stadium.
see
Let's
if
see if this
Luann
kid
Louis
actually
can
ball,
get a
or if they're
complete
just
game.
standing there.
Something
Personally, I like
This one's coming in with some heat.
certainly used to in the old backyard baseball times.
Wow!
This
Have
new
you ever
game has
seen
proven
such a
difficult
play?
for the pitchers, but
Taking the
Luann does
mound
get the
today,
first out as
this
it is
batter
grounded
is
out to
cleaning the
Jocinda
bases.
Smith.
I'm a mean green batter from out of town.
And that caught a
Drives it
lot
to
of the
right.
zone, and it's hit hard, but not out. So bounces off
Runner
the
on first.
ivy. Fairly fortunate there, perhaps,
Look out.
to
Here
only
comes the
have a
newcomer,
single off
ready
of that
to
hit.
rock this stadium.
Watch
But
me
we
go.
will take it as Luann continues to try and get this complete game, and they're going to try and steal on Pablo. It's a great throw, and he got him. What a play from Pablo Sanchez as they tried to get the runner in scoring position, but it was not to be. 2 outs now. Can Luann finish it off? It's another ground out to her. She makes the throw, and that is that. The regular season ends with a 5-4 victory, and we have apparently unlocked Chipper Jones to be a new playable character. So all good things are happening for us here. I'm guessing there's going to be a bit more to explore, as somehow Mikey Thomas is being declared the MVP again. Absolutely not. It was clearly Luann Louise. She hit the go-ahead home run and also pitched a complete game. Not even a contest, so not entirely sure what is going in to choosing the MVP award other than Mikey Thomas as friends on the staff. Nevertheless, we get the win. We finish the regular season 12-2, and Mighty Fishes make history with undefeated championship run. Well, other than the 2 games we lost, we were undefeated, so we can, take some solace in that. There's no better feeling than going out with your best friends. Very true. We have selected to continue to the playoffs, which we have entered a best-of-3 series between the top 2 teams from the regular season. So, best 2 out of 3 coming up here. We are playing the Rockets, and we are playing at Parks Department Field number 2, the classic playoff venue for the big-time games. Unfortunately, it seems that clicking into the playoffs, we will not be able to see the final regular season standings, which I did not realize. So I do apologize for that, but we can take a look at our season statistics. Generally speaking, we did very well on offense, a .581 team batting average. Pablo Sanchez, our RBIs leader, with 30. Vlad Guerrero leading the way with 10 home runs. But everyone on the team had at least 3, which is quite impressive. Luann Louis with a .711 batting average to lead the way in that department. And, of course, she also led the way in innings pitched, a respectable ERA of 6 given the favorability for the offense in this league. And Ernie Steele proved to be our number 2 with his 4.67 ERA as well. Pablo and Amir not necessarily working out as well as we would have liked from a pitching perspective, but they contributed well hitting and will certainly potentially be needed for postseason games. But that does it for the regular season. A dubious start turned into a well-oiled machine, and we have a whole bunch of tokens that we can use for some end-of-season victory card packs. We'll start with a Speedsters pack here, where we get free tokens. We already have the joystick. We get Star Moonbeam, and we get Vicky Kawaguchi. I'm starting to realize that we might, because like this Star Moonbeam card, I believe, is going to disappear, but I suspect that she is a potential unlockable character. I'm not 100% on that. Same with Leah Wayne and Chico Papas. And, ooh, they've got one of these charcoal drawings of Pablo Sanchez. I would have to suspect that that is the same artist who did the Ricky Johnson one. Yes, Micah Johnson. I love these. I would love a whole set of those. I think they're fantastic. But anyway, I do think some of these cards are disappearing because those specific characters are unlockable, and we haven't unlocked them. So we'll see if that proves to be true. Another fairly lame pack here. We already have the Angela Del Vecchio card. We do get Jorge Garcia's 2-star card, and you need to collect cards you don't have. We also get enough tokens from cards that we already do have to run another set of card packs. So given it's the end of the regular season and we won the first place in the division, why not do a bonus set of card packs? The other thing is during the playoffs, we will probably hold off on the card packs for a time, and then I'll probably just do a video after that's opening card packs and checking in on achievements and stuff, and doing a general check-in after we hopefully win the championship, although it's certainly not guaranteed in spite of our recent hot streak. Lisa Crockett 2-star, Kenny Kawaguchi 3-star picked up in that pack. One more. Luann's Bear already have. Dante Robinson, Pete Wheeler, and another Star Moonbeam card. So she must be playable. And I would love to have Star Moonbeam on the team. She's been a great player for 30 years now. And, tormenting us regular humans on the computer since 1997. So it'd be nice to have her on the squad for a change. Does look like we now have all the Kenny Kawaguchi cards. So this collection is coming together quite nicely. Looking through here, we've had all of Jocinda for a while. We have 5 out of 8 hitting things. We have 8 out of 11 pitching things. And there is Chipper Jones. Is Chipper Jones left-handed? He's left-handed in that picture. Maybe he was a switch hitter. I didn't think he was left-handed, but admittedly, I don't remember. He was still playing when I was young, but not quite paying attention fully to his career. And looking in our achievements, we have 1 season coached. Nothing too big there. Does say we made the playoffs, which is true. And that will be that as we finish the season with a win and collect some more goodies in the baseball card department. So hope you all enjoyed that game, even though it really didn't mean a whole lot. Hope you are looking forward to the playoffs, which will be coming your way very soon. Thank you, as always, for watching, and we will catch you all next time.